In just a second, I'm going to show you the one automation that I made that made my inbox manage itself. No more manual sorting, no more missed emails, and it only took me 30 seconds to set up. Okay, so here it is. You're going to see two different automations here. So this first one I created a very, very long time ago. And then this new one here I created, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. And I thought it'd be cool just to kind of compare the two and see the difference in complexity. You can see that the old one is a lot more complex, or the new one is a lot shorter and less complex. And it works a lot better too. So the new one starts off with a Microsoft Outlook trigger node. So this is the data that it pulls in. I have set it to the from field, subject is read, and the body field as read field is not necessary for this particular automation, but if you want to filter that out, that's totally up to you. Or you can handle that field however you see fit for your own automation. It's triggered on every new message that's received, and it's every message that is included in my inbox. The next node is for the AI agent. So this is the most important part. This is basically the engine for this particular workflow. Your goal is to keep the user's inbox clean, containing only actionable client communication or new inquiries. Categorize the email below by selecting the most appropriate folder ID from the list provided. And then right here, you can see where all the variables were injected. So we have the email subject, sender's email, sender's name, email body, email ID, and then message read. And then the instructions, which I will include in the comments of this video. And then the next part is setting up the actual tools for the AI agent to use. Now, it's important that you use an AI model that is good at tool calling. So using something like Gemini 2.5 Flash doesn't always work very well. I found that GPT 4.1, even GPT 4.1 Mini, Claude Sonnet is amazing, and then Gemini 2.5 Pro is also really good for tool calling. So I would recommend using those. If you use OpenRouter, you can choose any model you want from this list, and if not, just make sure you set up the actual node for the client that you're using. So there's three tools that the AI needs to call. First one is get folders. Second one is move messages. And the third one is get contacts. Now this one is optional. It just depends on your use case. It gets contacts because I don't want it to move messages for anyone that is already in my contact list in Outlook. So it works out for me, but you may want to set it up a little differently. This is where you actually provide the tool for the AI to move the message, and then the get folders, it'll show you all the IDs for each individual folder. So you'll see display name is action, and then the folder ID is right here. So the actual agent or the Microsoft API requires that you use IDs to move stuff around. Otherwise, it's not going to know what to do. So once it runs through all that, it'll give you one final output. It says this email is from n8n Campus Commerce. Is an automated notification about a user account change. It does not require your direct action or reply. It is not from a saved contact and is not an ongoing conversation. The most appropriate folder is the SaaS folder as it relates to a software/service account. Email moved to the SaaS folder. Inbox remains focused on actionable items only. So that's the final output. I'm not going to show you this one because this will show you some of my actual internal business contacts. The move message will just give you success true if it's successfully moved the message. For any of the fields inside the tools, you're going to want to set it to define it automatically by the model. And you can also put the description so the model knows how to use those individual tools. So that this is the ID of the email, and then the parent folder ID of the folder to move the message to. And then for get folders, same thing. This is where it actually uses that data later on in the workflow. So it's pretty straightforward. It works really, really well. I've been able to manage my inbox without really having to look at it, which has been really nice. It automatically categorizes the emails with the folders that you have set up in Outlook. So even if you start adding new folders, it'll start to see those new folders and then start categorizing emails into those folders if it's the right fit. So right now, I think I maybe have like 6 or 7 folders, some for SaaS, some for business, some for emails where I have to take immediate action on. I have clients now that are using like 30 to 40 folders. Each folder is the actual like client or vendor that they partner with. So anytime they get a email from that vendor or from that client, the workflow or the AI agent automatically categorizes that email in all of those folders. So this is a really great way for account managers, or if you're working with a lot of vendors, or if you just have a lot of clients in general. This is a really, really great way to sort through and categorize all of your emails. That way, you don't have to sort through all of them. And most importantly, you don't miss any either. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video and you like this workflow, I'm more than happy to share it with you guys. And if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video.